Adaye, I for me, baby. Bang, 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 bang. Ahima go free go bang, 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 bang. Menu, bang, 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 bang. Jennifer Lumute, bang, bang. I just got bang, 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 bang. We thought. We thought it and we were thinking it was Jennifer Lumute. Not knowing. Bing, 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 bing.
Yvonne Nelson. Our eyes have seen our ears. We just couldn't hold it. We had to come and say it.
I was there.
Yeah.
I was sitting there and I was scrolling through TikTok. And I saw TikTok, Twitter. And I saw what's the name? I am not Yvonne Nelson. I was like,
yeah, then he knew.
Book by Yvonne Nelson, but I'm not Yvonne Nelson. What are you telling me? Then I downloaded the book, was reading, and then something flashed. And before we get there,
chapter 16, page 25. Yeah! Don't mind me, it's not by chapter 16, page 25.
Like, I'm shook.
The things in the book, see, we even forgot that we've not even told them. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Okay, and when you are done, follow us on all social media platforms. kooltv Studios, TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and everywhere.
You know that I had to subscribe. Let's go.
Yeah, this is Buckle Up, and the name is Georgie. You're just partner for life. You see the way you are saying it fast. We are in a hurry. So, I am not Yvonne Nelson.
By Yvonne Nelson.
Yes. Hey, Yvonne Nelson. Yawa go there. This one there says Yawa cause.
Hey.
See, Twitter is buzzing. Everybody has something to say. The first post I saw on this was Natibongo, and I was like, I refuse to believe Natibongo because as for Nat, if he's saying something, it's not what it is. Hey,
why now? Why are you bringing the issues out now?
See, she has a whole page, chapter, page, whatever, verse
on this controversy. And then there's an argument here. But then wait. You're asking what are we talking about? Don't know what you're talking about.
So according to this chapter or page of Yvonne Nelson's book, Michael Owusu. Hey, is it Michael? Yes.
Who?
Sarkodie. If I say Michael Owusu, then I say Sarkodie.
Hey, it's called Michael Owusu.
Yeah. And you wait, Michael Owusu Ado, that is his full name. And immediately, see, when she mentioned Michael Owusu Ado, a non-Ghanaian rapper known as Sarkodie, then we are Sasemnasa. Ejumane si. Hey, Yvonne, if you have something like this, like tell us earlier.
Come and whisper it in my ears.
Come and tell us. Right now, we don't even know if it is to, push the book, or it is true, or it's, sometimes when you're writing a book, it doesn't have to do with, personal experience.
See, because me, I've got to read a book. You push me. Have you heard of a book that has the release book, and then that day I've heard of the book?
Because me, if I write a book that I am not Adjoaje,
if it's not
by Adjoaje, who will read? If I said that, if it is me and I'm saying I'm not,
that's why you're not correct.
But the number of people that are rushing to go and read this book because of this particular, we want to know what else is in the book. Because I'm sure it is not only.
No, we'll give you a part and will enlighten you small.
So you want to know the part you are talking about?
Download the book too.
Okay. I want to know the part you are talking about. All right. Here it goes. Let me read it to you. So this is the part that caught our attention, and we read. I had gone for a pregnancy test to confirm what comes to most obvious conclusion for a sexually active young woman who misses her monthly flow. Hey, literature.
Wow.
I was in the company of Karen, and when the test result was ready, I wasn't strong enough to open it. She did, and declared the verdict. Charlie, he did there. She exclaimed, hey, I want to be this friend. That friend is Kukwa. On an ordinary day, I would have laughed out loud, and that would trigger a string of jolly conversations and jokes. But this was no laughing matter. It was a grim piece of information that was capable of turning my world upside down.
Imagine it was you.
I'll be doing just pattern and I'll be like this. I'll be thinking about that one because, hey.
I mean, I can imagine how she felt.
Yes. Said I wasn't the only one responsible for the situation, so I called the man whose potency. I like this. He said, I called the man
whose potent seed had germinated in.
It is the literature for me. Come on. It is the where are my literature students? Take your pens and your books. We are about to do
what's figure of speech is this? Comment in the section over there.
we are about to do some scrutiny. Hey, his name is. This is where the matter started. His name is
Michael Owusu Ado, a renowned Ghanaian musician who is better known as Sarkodie.
Sarkodie. Don't die.
Sarkodie
don't. Hey, Mr. Mankwa, we are sorry. Anyway, see the fact that you see there are a lot of Michael Owusu Ados, so she had to add the Sarkodie to clarify all doubts.
And if she didn't mention Sarkodie, I always have known. I'd be like, okay, so but then the fact that it's a Sarkodie makes it intriguing. Let's continue.
Then she continued. Sarkodie was a budding musician with the potential to become one of the biggest artists in Ghana and beyond. Meaning that you don't say when they start. Sarkodie was not Sarkodie. At the time, however, the future looked uncertain, and his way through the excitement, and his way through the maze of life still appeared too foggy to predict. Success was not guaranteed. He was still living with his mother and was not ready to carry a burden while he was being carried by his mother.
So why did you do that thing?
Yes. But that is where I'm going. So if you know you are not ready to carry, why would you go and do the do and put it inside? Why would you leave it inside? Pull out.
Now let's see what happened after he heard the news.
He said, okay, she continued to say, I wouldn't call what had developed between us a serious relationship. I gravitated towards people in the music industry. For the longest time in my life, music was my gateway from all the unpleasant things life threw at me. So I liked his talent. We started talking and got closer. Parts of the book read.
Whoa.
Then, this is where our issue with Mr. Michael Owusu Ado is. Because at the beginning, he didn't say, brother took the pregnancy. He didn't take the pregnancy. She didn't say. He said she just called the man and then, but he wasn't ready for the burden because he was already being carried by someone.
Yep.
Somebody is giving you feeding fee. Then you say you're
also going to give somebody feeding. But let's continue.
So according to what she was saying, she was trying to say that she took the decision to abort the baby because
Wait, she took the decision?
Yes, she took the decision.
To abort the baby?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Because she is fatherless and she didn't want to give birth to another child that will be fatherless.
Okay.
She wouldn't want to give birth. Let me say it was. She didn't want to give birth to a child whose father had refused to accept responsibility. So this is where it's stated in the book. It says, the first thing that hit me when he said no. So I was saying chapter 16, please. This is chapter 8. If you're going to download the book, go straight to chapter 8. Don't chapter 8. Okay. So said the first thing that hit me when he said no to keeping the pregnancy was my own life. I had grown up without a father in my life. I had often been reminded of how I had been born by mistake.
So Sarkodie.
This is sad. This is sad. I was still wondering if the man whose name I bore was my father. How was I going to bring another human being into this world to live like me? Someone whose father would reject him or her as Mr. Nelson had rejected me.
Jesus.
If there was a way to spare someone else the trauma I was contending with, why would I reject that option? Especially when I was not, Yvonne Nelson said in her book. So she further recalled finally succeeding in aborting the pregnancy, but said it is one of the most regrettable mistakes in her life. So she said, it's one of the most regrettable mistakes in my life. If the clock of life could be rewound to my younger self, I would keep it. Okay, so this actually ends sadly.
Yes.
Because now you know why she actually decided, because she didn't want the child to have. But she could have kept it either ways, even though we didn't know what kind of conditions she was living in at then. But you could have still kept it. And Mr. Owusu Ado, why did you say no to the baby?
Maybe if he had known that this is how his future would have been, if he had known back then, because they were like, things were not certain, success was not guaranteed. Because honestly, your mother is taking care of you. You've got to bring baby. Obviously, who'll say no?
But see, we saw pictures of him and Tracy, like, where they go way back when Sarkodie was not Sarkodie, you see.
Yeah.
So I'm wondering, at which point was Yvonne Nelson in the picture?
Because I think somewhere it says that because he had a girlfriend or something, or the post on Twitter, I saw something that said something because he had a girlfriend.
Really?
Yes.
Hey, no, if you have girl now, person, protect yourself. If you are doing some side business, protect. Hey, hey. So there are some comments, like as usual, on Twitter. People had a lot to say. So, Kool.
Dolan Kelly says, this is no big deal. Per his current situation, it won't have been possible to have a kid with her, and also she did it without being forced. So why the wahala?
It's not your sister, that's why.
I'm a Deborah. Oh, it was 2010 in Pool.
No, it's Amelia Deborah trying to tell us it happened in 2010.
13 years.
Oh.
13 years ago.
Oh.
How does he know?
But right now, something like this coming out, I really fear for Sarkodie and his family, because he's married now,
I feel if anything should happen, if this should come up, if Yvonne Nelson should come up to put this in her book, probably Sarkodie must have
agreed,
or must have told her wife that he has a past.
Okay, but it wasn't necessary to be in the book. Like, that is my point too. Because this I feel it is too personal to be out there. Too personal. I know probably she wants to use this to reach out to a lot of people that might probably be going through a similar situation, not to take the same action as she did. But she could have done that without mentioning names.
If Sarkodie knows nothing about this,
yeah, it would have been a different case. Anyway, continue.
Beno Success says that can't wait for Ifeodo to release her book and feature my favorite dancer artist from Nima.
You see, the way as we see Chatawale, then Ifeodo, they do sense.
Yep.
Very soon we'll be seeing a book from her.
Hey, Sika official. Chatawale go make happy wa.
Yeah, you accept the baby. I mean, he said he's fatherless.
Yes.
He's childless. Familyless. Everythingless. So right now he needs one.
Olele, Deep Throat Sauce says that I put it to you. Your idols are not perfect people. Accept their flaws as much as you uphold their strengths. They are humans just like you. They are not your perfect moral compasses. Sianyansa, and always make room for grace. It happens to the best of us.
Well, he has a point, a very valid point.
Never say never.
Sometimes we keep forgetting that these people that we idolize are human beings,
just like us,
and they are not perfect. They have lives of. I keep repeating. They have lives of their own,
and then they've been like us. Like, they've been in our situation before.
The difference between them and ourselves is the fact that they have reached heights that we have not gotten to, or you are not privileged enough to be.
Yes.
That is the only difference. But outside that, they are just like us.
Just like us.
So sometimes you don't expect them to act like superhumans.
Kweku in Sarkodie came to defend your person. It says, people they hear they
drag Sarkodie left, right, center for something that happened 12 to 13 years ago. But by this time, in girls send them 1 hour VN, they ask them what them will do about the pregnancy. Okay, so if you don't get what he just said, he's trying to say that the person that is trolling on Sarkodie right now, about something that happened 12, 13 years ago, go and see his DM. His girlfriend is in there. 1 hour VN telling him that right now at the preg, what we go do about the pregnancy. He has not found solution yet.
Mr. Asabre says, Abena Koko, when she releases her, I'm not Abena Koko volume 1.
You see the book. You see, when Abena Koko comes, she releases just a list of names. As for her, the day she decides to write a book, Ghana, everybody will run away because minister's name,
oh my God. So AMG Medical.
You see, when I saw this post for Medical, a lot of stuff came into my head. Like, I'm like, is it that he's trying to draw the attention away from Sark? Or you get issues? Okay.
Because you see, they've been having issues. He and Fela have been having issues of late.
But then too, one time you see them that they are, as if they are not talking, next time they are being all lovey-dovey. If
you follow these people, you die early.
Anyway.
So Medical took to his Twitter and said, marriage is not for creatives. Maybe not for me. I tried, Sha.
It is the comments for me. Because the way people read. Okay. So Don said, put this one for fridge inside. We already get some meat where we digest for today. We are not done with Sarkodie's own. Relax for us.
Relax, chill.
Come and talk about it tomorrow.
I know somebody will come to work and say, hey, so Medical, stop. Back to you. What are you saying?
Then Beno says again here, says, not today, bro. Delete and post it tomorrow. We better post out tomorrow. Then
Adam
says, Massa, we are familiar with this, your game. you they come live, we say you've ended your marriage with Fela. People would start with the "I told you so," then boom, you drop song. This promo no go job. Medical. They said this Twitter,
they've catch you.
It's not working this time.
It's okay, change your game.
Change your game. But if this is actually an issue, please, we'd like to address it tomorrow. So please put it in the fridge. Repost tomorrow or retweet it. We beg you. Anyway, let us know what you think about this Yvonne Nelson Sarkodie Wahala in the comment section for us, okay? And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Also, follow us on all our social media platforms: kooltv studios, TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, everywhere. Some. The names are Judge, your just partner for life, and today's concern was wait.
Don't forget to hit the subscription button, notification bell, like, share to all your socials. We should be hitting 50K before the end of this year, and I put it to you.
Yeah,
that this is Buckle Up.
Yes.
Subscribe. Catch you.